Well, guys, I just finished watching it. Got off work, checked my notifications, and I saw that Dana had made an offer to Floyd Mayweather to fight Conor McGregor. So I had to look at the interview before I commented. I had to look at all of it before I said anything. He is offering Floyd Mayweather $25 million to fight Conor McGregor. Now, he said the box. He didn't say whether it'd be in the cage or not, or a ring. I'm assuming in the cage. I don't know. But he's offering him $25 million to box Conor, and they're gonna pay Conor $25 million, and then they'll talk about splitting the pay-per-view when it gets to a certain number. Those were his words. Man, that is look, I am not a Floyd fan. I am not a Floyd supporter. I respect him. I respect what he's done in boxing. I respect what he can do as a boxer. But come on, man. The guy said he made $25 million fighting Marquez, and that was in 2009. Come on. The guy is showing off $100 million check that I'm guessing that's the one that he made from fighting Pacquiao. I'm guessing he hadn't cashed. I don't know, but he's got $100 million check that he's showing the people, flashing around, that he made in one night as a guarantee. And Dana actually believes this man will accept a $25 million guarantee. Come on, man. This is not a legitimate offer. Dana knows that Floyd will laugh at this shit like I was laughing to myself when I first heard and read this, Come on, man. This is not realistic. The only way Conor can get this fight and make this fight is if he is from out of his UFC contract, where Dana does not have a say in what he does as an athlete. He needs to fight out his contract and not re-sign. Then he can negotiate the fight on his own and self-promote himself. Not worry about the UFC getting a cut of it. Not worrying about the UFC, making demands that we know Floyd will not accept. The man said that his number was $100 million guarantee. Okay. Why would he settle for $25 million? It's unrealistic. It will not happen. Dana knows that won't happen. He knows that's a shit offer that he will not accept, that he will laugh at. That is a no-go. He will not even sit at the table to talk or hear what that offer is. We all know this. Okay? Now, do I believe Conor should get more than $15 million or whatever Mayweather's talking about? Yes, I do, because Conor is a draw. The man is averaging like 1.5 million pay-per-view buys, pretty much alone in 2016. Okay, the man setting all kind of records, gate records, viewership records, pay-per-view buy records, and all this kind of stuff. Man, look, Conor should get a nice chunk of money. Let's say Mayweather got the $100 million guarantee. Okay, I'm not opposing that, because I think this fight would do crazy numbers. Crazy numbers. At worst case scenario, this fight does $2 million. 2 million pay-per-view buys. Easy. And that's what I'm considering that the lowest of the low, the not meeting expectations. Like, that just should be easily expected, okay? This fight would do well over $2 million. I don't know exactly where it will land, but the curiosity of what would happen between these two, Conor would promote the shit out of this fight. He would talk Floyd under the table at a press conference. The trash talk, man, would be off the hook. Look, it would be a spectacle. People all over the world would want to see and have to see this fight. You know, a lot of people think that Conor would get washed, you know, one-sided. But look, anything can happen in a fight. I'm not saying Conor will win. I would expect him to lose also. I would understand why the odds would be heavily in Mayweather's favor. But Conor has power. And Floyd is 40 years old. He's about to be 40 years old. Conor is what, 27, 28, gonna be 28 this year, I believe. Look, if he lands on Floyd flush, we don't know what could happen. Could he not take it? Could he get seriously hurt? It's possible. Especially if he was able to wear those damn 4-ounce gloves, but I don't think Mayweather would agree to that, but I'm telling you, it would just be something that you would have to see. Whether the shock of the century happened or whether, you know, the expected wipeout happened, you know. It would be something that you would have to see. And look, Dana knows. He knows, man, that's a bullshit offer, man. So if we ever gonna see this fight, in my opinion, Conor has to get from under the UFC. He has to be able to negotiate on his own and accept terms on his own, you know. And that way, the UFC won't be taking a cut of the money and making stupid bullshit offers that we all know Floyd will not take. So that's my immediate reaction to this, man. You guys can tell me what you think about it. But I mean, let's be real, man. You know, Floyd is not gonna take some stupid ass $25 million guarantee. You know, hell. And Conor, he's saying his number is $100 million. Now, I said in an earlier video, I said he should take $50 million guaranteed with pay-per-view upside. Shit, especially if he could wear those 4-ounce gloves. But yeah, Conor, he deserves his chunk. Floyd deserves his chunk. This fight would do crazy numbers, man. And look, Dana cannot be involved, man. Hell, a couple of weeks ago he was talking about, yeah, we can make the fight, but you know, elbows gonna be allowed and all this kind of stuff. Come on, man. We know Floyd not agreeing to some shit like that. You know, Floyd, like you say, he don't have to fight anymore, man. You know, it's got to be worth his while. So just give him the $100 million, you know. But Conor needs to get a nice chunk too. You know, a nice chunk. You know, I would say a $50 million guarantee, and then with pay-per-view buy rates and stuff, maybe he probably would hit the $100 million mark. You know, so man, look, I would love to see this. I hope it actually happens, but Dana and the UFC are going to be in the way. They are going to prevent this from happening. I get the feeling deep down they don't want this fight to happen because they're afraid that Conor would get embarrassed. I don't know. Either it or it's just greed, one or the other. And Dana made some kind of comment talking about nobody's talked to him. You know, nobody made an offer to him. Floyd talking about they tried to make the fight. Shit. Look, he could have contacted Conor's people, his management, and or Conor himself and talked to him about it. They didn't have to necessarily, you know, negotiate the deal, make the deal. They could have just had talks, you know. Who knows? Maybe they did. Maybe they didn't. But like I said, man, I would love to see this fight, but I don't think the UFC and Dana can be involved, man, because they're just going to hold shit up. So you guys let me know what you think, man. And I hope this fight gets made one day, man. Catch y'all later.